So here we are again, trying to get all these things started. So kind of a competition. So the Primus is already up and running from the priming cup.
No, it's on. Just trying to burn off the priming.
All the priming is going on right now. So it's how fast can you actually get it from prime to burning. Now, given the fact that none of us have used that Primus, let's see how it works. The Dragonfly is running. Whoa!
You are not primed yet. That's why it's doing that.
Doesn't the instructions say that to expect a soccer ball size flame when you first light it?
I think that's the Whisperlight International. Expect that it may flame up to a soccer ball size flame, yeah.
That is what it says.
Yeah, that is what it says.
I haven't seen the soccer ball yet.
No.
We can try. We'll try harder next time.
It's pretty great.
Okay. But I didn't know you might not want to let it gas.
So we've only got those two. We still have to do the Svei, so we'll get to that.
We're going to let some of the...
Uh-oh. What was that?
Can't hear you over the sound of the hater stove.
Hater stove. That was about equal time. We have one problem.
We have no water.
Yeah, this is empty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get some water.
Okay.
I'll take this over to the super nasty sink where we do a bunch of the knife etching here.
I will offer.
Let's get this back.
One thing I like quite a lot about the Primus is the longer and more flexible hose that goes from the bottle to the stove. This is not flexible, and it is kind of a pain in the ass sometimes.
Yeah, that's really close to the stove and the burner. That's got so much more room on it.
Right.
Although, generally speaking, I tend to trust MSR not to have made it so short that it's in danger of blowing up the fuel supply.
That's a lot of trust.
With the windscreen, you have a little bit of protection.
Windscreen does make a bit of a difference. So,
TV magic time.
turned all the way to full bore awesome. That will boil water quickly.
I think that is the point.
I really like this stove so far. Something else that to go along with.
What? I can't hear you.
I can't hear you over the sound of how awesome my stove is.
Yeah.
So anyway, a couple things I really do like about the Primus is the fact that like Andy said, longer, more flexible hose, and really the metal pump. That to me really sold me too. And the fact that I can also connect mine to a proper fuel canister too, whereas Andy cannot.
Yeah, you can use Isopro on the Primus.
Exactly.
And you can't use Isopro on the Dragonfly or the Whisperlight, so...
Correct. I own a very good Coleman Peak 1 simmering Isopro burner, and I also have a MSR Pocket Rocket Isopro burner. And if you want to buy Isopro and use it, be my guest. If you want to have a fuel that is very efficient for its cost, weight, BTU,
Holy shit!
then kerosene and white gas
Wow.
are what
That
you want to do.
gets so hot.
Isopro is great as long as it's the only thing you have. If you want to do car camping
Oh
or
my
something
God.
like that. As far as
So-
I'm concerned, if I'm going to use a fuel stove that's not wood, because this is my favorite stove, it's going to be a liquid fuel, white gas, diesel, etc. like that.
Right.
Isopros neat and Isopro stoves generally simmer very well, but this simmers very, very well.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've discovered a problem with my stove, like a slight problem. It's almost too good at its job. Watch. Given the old stove,
You've already started to heat anodize your legs.
yes, you will now see that the legs of my stove are now getting red hot.
It's quite warm.
Yeah.
That's pretty. That means it's working.
So that means the stove is working. It's doing its job very well. Almost too well. So anyhow,
Actually, you've got some issues going on right now because you keep getting yellow flame. That should not be happening.